Shalom. Peace, love, and light to the tribe. It's your boy, Sir Fuqua. This video ain't gonna be too long. How to use the moon phases to get what you want. The moon is very powerful spirit technology that was placed in our atmosphere, not only to add light to the darkness, but for us to use as indications of the seasons and cycles, and to absorb and to project the energies that we commence up under the moon. So with understanding the moon, right, we got to understand the calendar. We have a lunar month calendar, and we also have a Gregorian month calendar. Okay, the Gregorian calendar, when we understand the Gregorian calendar and the origins of the calendar, which is the calendar that we're under right now, this calendar is purposely placed, like for example, like the new year is in January. January is in the winter, right? If you know anything about the moon seasons, the moon cycles, right, then you will know that in January isn't actually the beginning of the year. And it's purposely done like that to have people out of balance and out of whack with their true selves and the actual flow of nature, right? So when you out of balance, right, you have no idea what's actually going on as far as these cycles. You have no idea what's actually going on as far as the moon, because the moon is our actual only real calendar. It goes through 12 cycles, and within these 12 cycles there's 28 to 29 different moon phases that we will actually see, like it is right here, right, which will start from the full moon all the way to the new moon. Okay, and that's why we have leap years as well, because sometimes the new moon will still be called the new moon will still be called the full moon, or the full moon will be called the new moon. So why is it important, right, to understand these cycles? Because when you understand how these moon cycles actually project energy, like for example, right, we can go straight through this. Okay, so the phases of the moon, right, the new moon, right, sometimes called the crescent moon. When you can see that the very first silver of light in the sky, this phase promotes new beginnings, new endeavors, new relationships. It's a time for making positive changes, looking for fresh careers, opportunity, planting seeds and ideas that will harvest later, right? So in the new moon, right, so when we coming into a new phase, right, if you understand this, right, you know that this is a time for planting seeds for new manifestations, right? And with you planting these seeds, you can allow yourself to go through the cycle, which putting yourself into the vibratory frequency in order to receive the actual blessing that you're trying to get from the cycle in and of itself, right? So that's why this is high grade spiritual technology. And if you tapped into not only the moon cycles, but astrology as well and astronomy as well, then you will understand that when the moon is in Capricorn, the moon is in Gemini, Virgo, whatever it may be, right, then you can actually use these elemental sciences to know how to navigate through the cycles and be able to manifest whatever you want. Because like I said, this is high grade spiritual technology, and with this technology, right, your manifestation powers are way more powerful when you do things in the dark, right? So what you are doing within like these phases, right, if you are trying to manifest something throughout a cycle, right, you do it up under a new moon. Okay, you're doing it in the darkness, you're doing this in an esoteric plane of existence, right? It's going to manifest into the physical, right? So we can continue, right? So we got the waxing, right? The waxing moon. In this phase, the moon appears to be growing in size, shifting from new to full as through it gains strength. It makes sense then that this is a good time to focus on increasing things of your own, your knowledge, your bank accounts, your relationships. It's a time to think about pregnancy, to increase communications of all types, whether for business or for pleasure, okay? Deal with legal matters. If you want financial gain, this phase promotes healing, right? why does this waxing phase, okay, why does the waxing phase promote healing? Because it's halfway through, okay? It's halfway through its cycle. And this means that you should be more tunnel vision in on what you're actually trying to manifest, right? And when we get to the full moon, okay, the full moon, the moon's most powerful phase, when we see her entire illuminated face, okay, when the moon is showing all that the light of which it can, this is a time of fulfillment, activity, increased psychic ability for perfectionist ideas, getting your act together, celebrations, and renewing commitments to people or projects. The best time for spells of any kind, right? So understand this, right? When we are in a time of the full moon, this is why most murders happen on full moons, because it is amplifying it is amplifying the power of what was manifested through the new moon, okay? And it is only being amplified more and more, and that's all the moon does. All it does is project energy that you already presented to it. So if you are in alignment with the full moon, right, then you will know that this is a great time for perfecting your abilities, right? This is a great time to actually become in motion, to actually, fulfill which you started doing, okay? And that's one of the things, right? Moon of the year. Every month has a full moon, or where there are two full moons. When there are two full moons in one month, this is called a blue moon. We just had a blue moon in October, right? On Halloween. So it was two full moons within the moon, okay? Every calendar year has one blue moon. Ancient people assigned different names to the moon for each month, okay? Even the ancients were aligned with the moon cycles. Different cultures gave the moon different titles to express the moon's meaning to them in the given month. Some of the moon names make common sense, with others make no sense unless you know the logic behind it, right? So, right, basically, when you understand the moon cycles, this is how you can prepare yourself for your own manifestations. Okay, also, you need to know that Monday is actually Moon Day, right? Psychic endeavors, impressions, invoking power, creating ideas, divine inspirational messages, and healing, okay? Every single day of the week is actually assigned a planet, okay? Tuesday is Mars Day, Wednesday is Mercury Day, Thursday is Jupiter Day, Friday is Venus, okay? Saturday is Saturn Day. Sunday is the day of the sun, right? It all correlates. And this is why it's good that you actually understanding these cycles, because like I told you, if you following the Gregorian calendar, you're going to be out of alignment in and of itself. So what does it actually mean to be in alignment, right? What does it mean to be aligned with the divine, right? It means that you understand the actual cycles. You understand how we are moving within the cosmos, and you align yourself with your true self within these alignments, and you projecting your own energy into this, right? This is you using your magic, using your powers, right? And I do recommend this book. It's pretty good. It ain't like super special or anything, but it does give a good introduction to the moon phases, and also has some cool little spells for like manifestation, like releasing addictions and stuff like that. It ain't nothing for no weird shit or anything like that. But yeah, also tap into your astrology, because when you know your sun sign, your moon signs, your ascendant signs, all this is really is just elemental sciences, right? People try to correlate astrology with demonic energies and stuff like that, but these are people who are just ignorant to what actually is taking place with this science. Like I said, it's elemental science. So you feel me? That's why certain signs, that's why all signs have an element to go with it. That's why they all ruled by a certain planet, right? This is why all this actually takes place. With the moon being high grade spiritual technology, and you being in tune with the cycles and seasons of the moon, you can understand, like, when you go through periods of retrograde and when you go through periods of conjunctions and trines and shit like that with your astrological chart, right? This is how you know what kind of circumstances and situations you might be facing before you even come into these situations and circumstances, right? You'll be able to know what is best as far as your reaction towards the energies that you will be receiving from the moon in the first place, right? So this is how you can kind of be one step ahead of everybody and everything else within your life, because now you are truly aligned with the divine. You feel me? Yeah. So if you do want to start to use the moon, right, and the phases of the moon to actually manifest with the moon, okay, this is a great idea. because now you aligning yourself with your own manifestation, your own magic wheel and your power, and you are taking control when you stepping into new cycles. Okay, so anyways, it's been your boy Sir Fuqua. Short video. I got some more shit coming for y'all. Anyways, you already know how it is, man. Y'all stay up, y'all stay out the way, y'all stay safe and bliss. I'm out.